Hey, how's it going, everybody? Scott Spreitzer here, DocSports.com. Welcome to the update for Friday, April 29th, 2022. Got a free play coming up in baseball. Going to get to that. Seven-star main event for me goes on Friday in the NBA. It's, of course, the clash between the Grizzlies and the Timberwolves. We cashed an 8-star in this series a couple of games ago. We're going to look to hit the 7-star. 7-star main events for me in the NBA since day one this season, 70% against the spread. It's been a crazy year. In fact, all of my rated plays in the NBA since late October are now 93 and 57, up over $14,400 after yesterday's easy winner. We had one play yesterday. It was the under 210.5 between the Mavs and Jazz. There were only 194 points scored in that one. So nice easy win. Let's win again on Friday between the Grizz and the T-Wolves. Again, a 7-star play. We'll look to up that record to 94 and 57, go up over $15,000 won since late October. 2 plays in baseball. I did lose yesterday. I had under first 5 innings between the D-backs and Redbirds. The total was 4. Cardinals scored 5, and that was that. They scored 5 runs in the first 5 innings, 0-1 yesterday. We do have 2 plays on Friday in Major League Baseball, a couple of sides, and if we do cash both and sweep, we'll be 12-5 with the last 17 Major League Baseball plays. One final play, the NHL will look to win again tonight. That would make 3 in a row to wrap up the season, since I'm not going to be involved in Sunday's ride-in game regular season finale. So again, star of the show for me, the NBA. I got to tell you guys real quick, because there was a lot of fun on Thursday with the NFL draft in Las Vegas. I don't know if you guys were able to watch it, but huge masses of people on the Las Vegas Strip at the Link over by Bellagio. And I got to host a show on Thursday afternoon on the Strip, the Cosmopolitan, and it was a blast. We had Steve Berline on, the former Raiders, former Cowboys quarterback. And what made it extra cool is that 30 years ago, when I was just a young pup, I was flown down to Dallas by NSS, National Sports Services, and I was able to interview Steve Berline. We spent about 3 hours in his apartment. It was Major League Baseball All-Star break. In fact, the game was on. It was either like a home run derby or the All-Star game itself. Sat in Berline's apartment and recorded a bunch of Notre Dame stuff for a Notre Dame show that we were putting together. He, of course, was a quarterback with the Cowboys at the time. So here it is 30 years later. I'm a whole lot older. He still looks pretty much the same, but we were able to reconnect and do that show, which was a blast. Then we went to the Red Rock for a NFL draft party with Chuck Esposito and the gang over there. Mike Tice, the former head coach, was hosting the event, and then back towards the Strip again for a VIP party on Thursday night. So worn out, I'll just say that. And this reminds me of the early to mid 90s when I was spending my weekends jumping from the Stardust to the Imperial Palace to the MGM, back to the Stardust, doing all those radio shows back in the day. But I'll be sleeping well after I wrap up this video. Let's talk about the free play for today. It is the clash between Seattle and Miami. The Marlins, the host here, will be Brash and Hernandez on the mound. Total sitting at 7.5. I've seen a couple of moves as of about 3 a.m., 3:30 a.m. Eastern time, where the juices come back a little bit towards the over. It was 7.5, a lot of juice on the under. Still juice on the under in a lot of books. We like a higher scoring game in this particular contest. You got Hernandez going for the home team here, and boy, he either strikes you out or he gives up the long ball. He's given up 6 home runs in 15 and a third. That's about a 3.5 home runs per 9 innings pitched ratio. Not good at all. And we think he's in a little bit of trouble here because Seattle has been hitting homers. They got 20 on the season. As far as your other pitcher in this game, at least at the start, it's Matt Brash for the M's. And boy, this guy just walks people left and right. 11 walks in 15 innings. They've won 2 of 3 games that he started. But that's not going to continue if you can't get better control of your pitches. So 22 base runners, but 11 of those happen to be walks in just 15 innings. They scored 20 runs themselves in Kansas City last time out. 9 runs were scored in the Houston game in the start before that. And I do believe you're going to see this game go over 7.5. So it's a full game total, over 7.5 between the Seattle Mariners and the Miami Marlins on Friday's card. Don't forget that 7-star main event in the NBA is the star of the show for me on Friday. All right, man, if you like the videos, click on the thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe. Let's put them in the win column, everybody.